about Knight Rider? Check, check, 1-1. Check, 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 1-1-1. You guys got the Amber Alert out of Dallas? I just got it on my iPhone. Happy Monday night. Bill Taylor here, KENS 5 Digital Center. A beautiful Monday night. Warm. Yes, indeed. Very, very warm. In fact, the heat advisory up until 8 o'clock has expired. Even had an excessive heat warning to the Deep South, but it's the first day of summer. Maybe that's why I wore kind of like a hot color tonight. It just hot temps. You feel hot inside and out. And I hope you're taking the precautions. That's why I've got a beautiful shot tonight of the KENS 5 Medical, or San Antonio, not KENS 5. San Antonio Medical Center, which is right up the road from KENS 5. We're kind of on the fringe of the medical center, right off Fredericksburg Road. And it's important to show you this because, again, think medical, think body. Just pay attention to how your body's communicating. If you're getting a headache in this heat, if you're, God forbid, you stop sweating, that's one of the last things that happens before heat stroke sets in. And it can be deadly. So please pay close attention. But prevent all that by hydrating, taking breaks. Make sure you're getting into the AC after a couple of 3 hours out in those daytime heating hours of 2 to 7 p.m. We're getting a break, though. We're getting a little break from the heat. How's everybody doing? What's up, Brian? Tracking what? Leticia, I know, right? A cold front. Well, a not as hot front. I don't like to use the word cold until we're going to get cold air behind it, but it's going to be the not as hot front. Toasty, right, Chivo? Good to see you. Pearsall, what's up, Marix? How are you? There's Shirts. What's up, Terry Bush? Good to see you. Hope Don and Terry Bush and Shirts are doing well tonight. Hi, Megan. Hello, Pete. Good to see you, brother. Jojo, it's going great. I appreciate you asking. Great night. It's going great. Thank you, Kathy. Had a wonderful, wonderful Father's Day. Thank you to our good Lord for the greatest father of them all. And then my girls took such good care of their daddy yesterday. That's the thing. If you have daughters, Father's Day is something special. They made these incredible cupcakes for me, made me pancakes, made me bacon, made me Taylor ham, which is a delicacy from New Jersey. A lot of people don't know about, but you can get it at H-E-B. It's incredible. It's like a pork roll. It's like a salami meets ham. It's like in between. It's a breakfast meat, and it's fantastic. Taylor ham pork roll, it's called. And we fry that up. Oh, delicious. Put it on the little, we have like a little, it's like a Foreman grill. but it's from Cuisinart. We've had it for years. Really good. All right, so let's talk about first current conditions. 86 even at this hour. Dew point 76. Wow. So the feels like, let me tell you this. It got up to as high as 106 in San Antonio. It's still at 99 right now. Still at 106 at Floresville. They were at 113 this afternoon. 100s down I-35, 98 Del Rio, but our 99 right up there among the highest. 95 New Braunfels. Again, this is what your body thinks the temperature is. You factor temperature plus humidity, and you get the feels like, and man, it's brutal. Hi, Sandra. Good to see you. Hello from Alabama. Where, Peggy? Where in Alabama? I was in Montgomery for about 4 years. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate it. Thank you, Marix. I hope you had a good one, too. Hi, Sandra. Cooler, Joanne. I'll put it that way. Cooler weather, not cool weather, though. Promoted at work. Bernice, love to hear it. Part to full, so proud. Oh, we're proud of Bernice. Let's give her some love and blessings on this new position and new chapter in your career. That's fantastic. Thank you, Josie. Very nice. Pete, whatever, dude. Everybody, it's like every night now. Hey, what's up in Eagle Pass, Veronica? How you doing? Payman, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. Thank you, Angela. You're very sweet, very sweet. You know, here was the other part. My church yesterday, Gateway Fellowship, bacon. We handed out bacon at church yesterday. Every child, you got a slice of bacon. It was incredible. I mean, we had duck donuts with maple icing and bacon on top. Oh, then the bacon, the real bacon, plenty of it. And then we had Dad's root beer. Oh, it was so good. Hot dog and mac and cheese for old Donnie. Good deal. Oh, yeah. Send Bernice some congratulations. I love it. Thank you so much. That's a way to go, Teresa. Peggy, Northwest. This heat, no joke. Yeah, Brenda wants some rain. We're going to probably get some rain along this frontal boundary. So let's talk about it. Here's where the front is tonight, just off to the north. And I'll tell you, you can call it a cold front in Amarillo, in Lubbock, Oklahoma City's in the 60s. Dallas, mid-70s, while we're mid-80s. And Eagle Pass, almost 90. I was going to say some 90s on the map, but not many. Right along the Rio Grande, maybe down to Laredo, it's still about 90. But, yeah, phenomenal, right, when you factor in this time of year. But you can see the thunderstorms exploding along that front. That's going to be well off to our north and east right now. But then look what's happening north of Del Rio. There's some pretty good storms right there. So this is all happening right along the frontal boundary. Let's put this in motion for the last couple of hours. So a severe thunderstorm crossing I-10. A little bit of a flash flood warning now. And yeah, that one turned severe just across, well, almost northern Valverde County. So you're going to probably see some lightning in the northern sky, Del Rio, and then marching down I-35, another good line of thunderstorms south of Waco. So we can take a look at where this activity is and kind of mark it up. Let's get a good look at the current picture. Here's the most recent at 9:11 p.m. So south of I-10, then just across I-35. But you see how these storms right here are starting to branch out just a little bit. That's what I'm talking about right in here. See how they're kind of branching out? This is right along the frontal outflow. And so with these, this is where we start to watch closely as to what develops and moves into San Antonio tonight. We had a lot of heat today. Again, the highs were almost average. It was the humidity that put that heat index a lot higher than average for sure. So let's take a look at what we're expecting with this rainfall tonight. Well, I've got to get this going right there. Okay, so we'll take a look at a couple of models. Which one's doing the best with the current situation? Obviously, not the HRRR. It's got thunderstorms right now over Seguin and Nixon and almost Gonzales and Floresville. Obviously not the case. All the rain is north. It's picking up that stuff north pretty good, but you can see that big cluster it's missing right there. But let's take a look at what it's expecting as we move forward into tonight. So you can see the stronger storms moving into Austin. There's midnight stretching through Kerrville. And then, boy, look at that, exploding over Kendall County. It's going to be north of Bernie at 1:30 in the morning. And then dropping into the city by 2:30 and 3:30. So you can see between 2 and 4 a.m. really. But really as early as 1:30 in the morning. So let's say between 1 and 4 a.m. Now prepare for what could be some winds. I mean, if you've got anything that's light or you just don't want anything moving around outside, we could get some pretty damaging wind speeds with this, upwards of 40 or 50 miles per hour on some of these storms tonight. I would move things inside or secure them outside because it does look like we're going to see some winds along these storms. I mean, hail's always kind of the bigger question. There's only a 1 out of 5 risk. Now, the HRRR usually blows up the storms a lot more impressively than the other models. Impressively? With the let's just say it sometimes is known to overestimate what the storms will really look like when we get into later tonight. So let's compare that to our next model. Another very reliable one in this situation is the IBM model. Way off at 9 o'clock. As I say reliable, it throws a jinx my way, right? Or I jinxed it. Either way, that is way off. You can see none of this is happening right now. So there's another, that's the 3 kilometer. Let's go to the 4 kilometer. It doesn't improve much at all. So when I say kilometers, what it's doing is that's the grid in which it forecasts, the model grid. 3 to 4 kilometer, you've got a high risk of inaccuracy, put it that way. You got a lot of room for error when you're getting in that close. There's global models that do much bigger grids, and it's a little bit, more accurate because you're not getting that fine tuning. Victoria, John Olson, doing well. Thanks so much. Hope you're doing well. Storm's going to go severe. Well, there's a 1 out of 5 chance, Eric. So it's less than slight chance. It's what's called marginal. So it's a 20% chance. It's not 0, obviously, but it could happen. So the IBM is out to lunch. Can't use that one. Let's take a look at the NAM. Man, a lot of them picking up this rain east that is just not happening right now. But you can see pretty close on the northern activity that doesn't look as bad over San Antonio tonight. Showing a couple of pretty good complexes of storms there. Dropping across I-10, down Highway 90. Timing is about the same as what we saw on the HRRR model with the NAM. Okay. There's the RPM and the Euro. Take a look at the Euro. Oh, boy. I mean, I don't know what it is, but all of these models are putting rain east early and then good rain overnight. So it looks like we'll get some showers for sure overnight. It just depends on where those thunderstorms will come together. So the RPM, boy, this looks about the most accurate, doesn't it? Line forming at midnight to the north, dropping in around 1 to 2 a.m. Boy, that looks the most accurate because it's got the best handle on the current situation. No rain in our area. Remember, there's the current. Let's just go ahead and leave it on the RPM for now. Might have to change it before the 10. And then let's get the current radar image back up. So you see the shot. Now you can see a little bit of that sea breeze outflow of what the models were picking up and thought that would be a little bit more promising. See what starts up at Hallettsville and then it just rains itself out? That's now explaining what we all saw together on a lot of those storms. I know, yeah, see, thanks, Terry. It's become kind of a evening, nightly joke. What about Comfort? So overnight, good chance, 40 to 50% chance for Comfort for a lot of spots. Again, almost all of us, 40 to 50% chance. And you can see some pretty heavy storms about to drop into northern Valverde County, pretty far north of Del Rio. But they should hold together. A lot of good heat, a lot of moisture. So let's take the lightning off and just see what kind of storms we're dealing with out there. What kind of hail we might have. A little bit of a hail core. When you see the blue showing up is going to be about marble size. maybe golf ball at the most. And again, that's a radar estimate, which could be and is usually a little larger than reality. Rather be, let's err on the side of larger, just so that we prepare for that. And it's a pretty good line. Again, northern Valverde County. Pockets of, again, some small hail in there. Anything going to hit Athens, Texas. Liliana, I know Athens. In fact, wasn't too long ago. I just drove through Athens. Beautiful little town. East Texas, off Highway 31, right? Hard to say. I mean, it looks like that line is going to definitely stay together for Athens. We're looking, let's move over there to that live radar. Yeah, you can see right there. Waco, Mejia, Corsicana. Well, actually, it's all south of Athens, isn't it? There's another line coming in on Dallas, so maybe part of that one. But pretty widely scattered. So that's why, considering what this looks like and what that RPM was showing us, it was pretty accurate. That's a good one to, believe, if you will. Alan, it's a chance. I can't say zero, but about a 30 to 40% chance for you in Divine. Hi, Pebbles. Good to see you. There are questions about Divine, and how's it going to be? Well, like I say, it's just as good a chance in San Antonio as Divine, or in Divine as much as San Antonio, 30 to 40%, about 50-50 on the overall until about 8 a.m., maybe even earlier, until about 6 or 7 a.m. Eddie, hurricanes in the tropics, what name is first? Well, we've already gone through Bill, and now Claudette went inland, so we're waiting for the D storm. We're already through the C storm. We're waiting on the D storm, but nothing brewing right now. It is quiet. Garden Ridge, yeah, Jeannie, a little bit, 30 to 40%, just like a lot of us, because you're considered city and metro in Garden Ridge, as is Divine for sure. My truck is too tall to fit garage, so there's hail. And don't worry about it too much, Ryan. I don't think it's going to be large hail. Again, it's a slight chance. And so far, these are the only hail producers now. Now you can see a new warning that just went in, right? Out north of Austin, or no? No, not yet. That's a building line. I thought I saw a little polygon. So yeah, it's definitely, these are storms that could start misbehaving. I mentioned that it's a 1 out of 5 risk, and let's take a look at that. This is the area. 1 out of 5 marginal for hail damaging winds, isolated tornado. The usual suspects on a spring-like setup. And that's really, again, first day of summer. It wouldn't be an unusual time of year to see a front produce this kind of line of stronger storms. Butch, yeah, look at that, 60s. Back from Omaha, yeah, and see, that's the thing. It's a cold front for our northern states. Hello, Samuel. How you guys doing? Felicia, good to see you. I remember meeting you guys. So awesome. Canyon Lake, right? Nicole, I hear you. Good chance, again, about 40 to 50%. And this is the best chance of the week, guys. We won't get another good chance till next Sunday. 20% Saturday, maybe about 30 or 40 on Sunday. And that's the next best chance. After we get through tonight, go to about mid-morning Tuesday. Once we're past mid-morning hours, 9, 10 a.m. Tuesday, we're done for the rest of the week. Please just rain, no storms close to Kirby. Hey, Sam, good to see you. Again, 1 out of 5 chance of a strong thunderstorm. Yes, there will. Delisa, I think some overnight showers. I mean, if you're north of, northern Bexar County into the hill country, and obviously TPC is up there near Comal County, you got a decent chance again tonight, 40 to 50% in that direction. And it just tapers off as you move farther south and, break this stuff up. Bull Verde, Josiah, good to see you, brother. I would say, again, between about midnight and 2 is going to be the window. Midnight and 2 should cover it. Again, if you're just joining us, let me just show you what we've got on the timetable here. Now, where you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? All right, so quiet now. Here's the 11:30. We start seeing some storms around Austin. And again, downpours that could go severe. 1 a.m. Looks like it's over Canyon Lake, New Braunfels, and Bernie at 1 in the morning. Staying over Bernie, there's Medina Lake with some good rain. You can always use 1:30 into Seguin at that hour. Then through into Hondo at 2 in the morning, Bernie, downtown San Antonio, Hondo down Highway 90, exiting down towards Uvalde and Pearsall by 3 or 4 in the morning. And that's the best line right there, and then that's it. Yeah, I really like how this model is depicting things because, again, if it's got the best handle on the current situation, we can put the most confidence in it moving forward. So, and that's the case right here, the RPM. We're sticking with it. We're sticking with it. Breathing issues, need to knock out humidity. Yeah, Willie, God bless you. We've had some serious air quality. Let's show Willie what we're looking at tonight. Today, I think it was good early, and it's hopefully still good tonight, updated. It's a live air quality monitor. I love showing this because hazy conditions this time of year when high pressure builds and we get what's called a temperature inversion. Remember, as air leaves the surface, as you're rising in the atmosphere, temperature should be decreasing the whole way. But sometimes the atmosphere switches things up and you get what's called a temperature inversion. And it's a cap of warm air over top. And you go up and you hit a warm air layer, and it's a very typical summer pattern for us. When that happens, we trap a lot of ground ozone, and emissions get cooked up, and this time of year is the hottest time of year, and more emissions, more heat. So between 2 and 7 p.m., a lot of bad ground ozone. And when you're trying to breathe, it's really difficult. If you have COPD, asthma, any breathing disorder and condition is really labored. Remember, ozone, good up high, bad nearby. And in fact, I think we've got to change that. It's like really awesome up high. I mean, if we didn't have ozone, if we didn't have the ozone layer in the stratosphere, we'd be all cooking in the it would not sustain life. Life would be non-existent if ultraviolet rays got through the stratosphere. So definitely need it. Any chances for strong in Eagle Pass? So on that note, I will show you that it's, boy, right on the cutoff. Look at that. So right on the cutoff is Eagle Pass, south of Del Rio, and you're right there. I mean, in that 1 out of 5. So everybody in the green, 1 out of 5 chance of a severe thunderstorm. And it's a couple pretty good ones moving into northern Valverde County, far north of Del Rio right now. Have to keep an eye on these. These could go severe for Valverde County here shortly. Weather get hotter later in the week? Yes. So once we get past tomorrow, we'll get a little respite in the temperatures, and I'll show you the 7-day now. But we're going to keep, this is the short term. We're going to keep a very close eye on these storms that are dropping into northern Valverde County. Good looking cluster of storm. There it is. Severe thunderstorm warning in northern Valverde County. So this in effect, let's see what it shows us. Aren't you going to show us? There it is. Until 10:30. Severe thunderstorm warning until 10:30, pretty far north of Del Rio. Let's take a look at what the parameters are on this. Moving southwest at 25 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour gusts and quarter-size hail on this. So let's get a little more room on our map and we'll track this. Got this first severe thunderstorm, northern Valverde County, moving southwest though. So that would mean it steers away from Del Rio and into the northern areas of Mexico if it stays on that southwest track. Let's take a look at what we've got on this. 25. And we will track this from the most current position. Take out the lightning so we can just see where it's strongest and where the hail is. And let's just move the whole line due south, right where that hail core is. It says southwest. Pandale at 9:28, Juneau at 9:51, Pumpville 10:15, Langtree 10:30, Comstock 11:01, Amistad Acres 11:30. give or take. And I'll tell you, with the dew points we saw today, mid-70s, the temperatures that got cooked up, both ingredients, even though the sun is down, with those kind of ingredients today, there's good reason that this stays together and this drops into these communities at these given times, moving south-southwest at 25 miles per hour, really keeps it off to Del Rio's west. If you're in Del Rio tonight, you're going to definitely hear the thunder very soon, see the lightning in your northern sky. But it's looking, if it keeps this track, that it avoids you and stays west. Hey, Danny, good to see you, bro. Hello again, JB. So you didn't miss too much. We didn't even get to the 7-day, but that's what we're doing right now. We're going to go 7-day forecast. I'm keeping an eye on those storms, northern Valverde County, miles away from Del Rio, but definitely something to watch. 7-day forecast for Fiesta. Look at this. So only 91 tomorrow. Again, we're done with the rain, and you can see 50% chance overnight tonight, 30% chance up until mid-morning, and then 91 with a north-northeast breeze. So it's going to be a lot more comfortable tomorrow, a lot less heat, a lot less humidity. And then you'll also notice that, again, probably tomorrow night will be a little more comfortable. I'm calling it the most comfortable night of Fiesta. Tomorrow night, first night of Nyosa, so it's a good night to get out to La Villita and Arneson River Theater and enjoy some Nyosa, Night in Old San Antonio. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all those nights you can see are going to get progressively warmer. Each day a couple degrees hotter, but at least a little breeze on Thursday, Friday. Both will help before we bring in another chance of rain Saturday, Sunday. But no parades this Friday. We would normally, the second Friday Fiesta is always the big Battle of Flowers Friday. Not the case, of course. No Battle of Flowers parade, no Fiesta Flambeau parade. So tonight's River Parade, the biggest of them all. In fact, word is, it's the largest post-COVID parade in the country. You know, when you consider how many people, I mean, tens of thousands are on the river tonight for that parade. And then the entries, 35 to 40 river barges floating the San Antonio River. So participants and spectators considered the largest post-COVID parade in the country. Henry Ramos down there covering the parade for us. We're going to have highlights, all the bells and whistles, the great sounds and colors of the big Fiesta River Parade. From the Texas Cavaliers, it's always a big favorite. They do a great job. They've given away, Henry reported this earlier, this year, considering everything that's gone on in 2020 and 2021, $3 million to children's charities. Isn't that amazing? Just loving the kids of our area. Thank you, Texas Cavaliers. They do an amazing job. Thank you, Sonia. God bless you, too. Appreciate you. Aloha. Watching in Honolulu, Sylvia. So awesome. Aloha to you. Mahalo. I hope you're enjoying things on the island of Oahu. That's so cool. Watching us in Hawaii. Andrew, slight chance, very small hail. So far, that's what we're seeing in North Valverde County. But there's a 7-day. Time to go get ready for Eyewitness News at 10. Again, hope you can join us and get the sights and sounds of the big river parade. Lots of fun there and lots of fun here. So thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. God bless you. And we'll see you on Eyewitness News at 10.